Coverage this afternoon. To my right, it is Radio Rick Robinson. We have not been on a call together, Rick, since that state championship football game. Good to be reunited.
Oh, I'm the fortunate one to be with you.
You gave me the
I listened to you.
You gave me the Go Cougs right before we got on the air. So you're liking the hat and the polo today, aren't you?
I did like it.
Yeah. Fun matchup today. Two of the bigger teams that are here at this tournament, both obviously coming off. You want to win the state championship, right? That's the goal of everyone at the end of the day. Still a lot to play for, though. You got the pride of your school, your name, trying to build your program, and then the last chance for the seniors to go out and win.
I actually like the consolation that they do it because 4A, 5A, 6A, they say it's not worth our time, but I think it's kind of fun. You still get to play some ball.
Absolutely. Starters tonight, or this afternoon, rather, Rick, for the Spartans.
Wearing number 11, a senior, Jace Franson. Wearing number 21, a senior, Porter Herdsman. Wearing number 32, a senior, Braxton Butler. And wearing number 35, a senior, Scott Johansson. And wearing number 42, a senior, Wes Johansson. And, of course, the head coach, Dave Justice. The principal, Steve Gordon. And
the Wildcats start number 1, Blake Osgothorpe, a junior. Logan Wolstenhume, a senior. One of the best players, maybe the best front court player that we've got at this tournament. He is a spectacular guy. Brooks Bronca, a senior as well. Cole Reber gets the start, and then Joey Harris will also get the start. Harris and Wolstenhume, two very important players from last year's state runner-up team. Well, here we go, as this is going to be a fun, big battle inside between these two. As our opening tip won by Wolstenhume, out to...
Yeah, he acted like there was not any question he was going to win that.
He's a competitive dude. I love that about Logan. The power dribble inside, the push shot, bank and score. A nice take inside. That's Cole Reber, the senior. Now right side with it. Porter Herdsman, a very calm, controlled point guard. Is going to have his hands full with the way Bronca defends. Left side with it's West. Ball fakes twice, puts it on the floor. Power dribble, lowers the shoulder, sends it out. Corner, Scott Johansson for 3. No good. Rebound comes down inside to Osgothorpe.
That was a good in and out. Just couldn't get the ball to go.
Left side, Harris sends corner. Wolstenhume back up top, Bronca. Up top, Osgothorpe. Middle, Reber throws it into the hands. This 2-3 zone, right? Death taxes and Emery playing a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, and nobody plays it better than Emery.
Butler with a strong take to the basket. Out of bounds, it stays with the Spartans.
And if you haven't played against it, I mean, a lot of teams try it from time to time, but Emery really, that's their main defense, and they are good at it.
Think Jim Boeheim, Syracuse, if you will. That's the type of zone Emery's going to play. Johansson into Johansson. West looks to go power dribble. Draws the double. Spins. Hook shot looks good. Reber with a nice rebound.
Yeah, had a hand in his face, but just a little 2-foot jump shot. Couldn't quite get it to go.
Bronca gives left side Harris. Wolstenhume ball fakes with it. Bounces back up top. Swing it in the middle. Reber outside. Bronca 3 short. Rebound comes down inside to West. Transition opportunity. Wes Johansson, power dribble, catches at the free throw line. Is going to hand off Porter Herdsman. Corner Franson. Jace can really shoot it. Takes it baseline. Draws the foul. First foul of the day here on South Summit.
Yeah, and you have to pay attention to who they call it on.
They're going to call it on Joe Harris. Ball goes into Johansson. Back up top, Herdsman. Porter pumps with it. He's going to have miscommunication with Franson. Throws it away.
Yeah, and so far, South Summit's defense has been really active, and Emery seems rushed a little bit on their offense.
Harris with it right side, gives back to Bronca, swing left side, Osgothorpe. Bronca goes middle to Logan. That's his dangerous spot. That free throw line gives to the cutting Bronca, sends corner. Osgothorpe 3, loads up, in and out, rebound inside, fought for by Reber. Good pickup from Braxton Butler.
Boy, it looked like Reber was going to come down with that.
Wes Johansson on the block. This is going to be a fun matchup, him versus Reber. Franson can't leave him open, misses the 3. Rebound comes down to Osgothorpe. Going to push left side, Wolstenhume. Logan, right-hand dribble, gathers, takes it to the rack. Bank does not fall. Reber tips it out into Bronca's hands. reset opportunity here for South Summit. Bronca sends left side Harris. Pumps, back up top Bronca. Puts it on the floor, gets to the 10, denied. Wes Johansson using his length early in the game.
Yeah, and two of the longer teams, as you mentioned earlier, in 3A basketball, able to swat that out of bounds.
Bronca looks to send in. Pounds goes corner Harris. Catch, shoot, 3, no. Johansson and Reber fight for it. Osgothorpe, the putback, no. Good box out inside from West Johansson. Gets it up ahead to Scott. Goes behind the back in transition, hands off Franzen. Jace the left-hand dribble, gets in the move, beautiful spin. Crafty cannot finish though. Wolstenhume gets the board for South Summit.
Yeah, when he cut through there, he was all alone. He just didn't have a good enough angle.
Logan taking that himself, can't finish. Rebound inside by West. Gets it now to Herdsman. Porter with the right-hand dribble, comes off the screen, gives back to Scott Johansson. Scott lowers the shoulder, power dribble taken away by Bronca. Or that's Harris, excuse me. Harris to the 10, lays it up and in. A great take from Joey Harris.
Well, Wolstenhume averaging 27 points a game for South Summit.
Herdsman sends corner. Pump fake from Franzen, goes to West. Good deflection by Reber. That's last touched by the foot of Franzen. Heads up play. Joey Harris given some good minutes. We're going to see junior Jack Johnson enter the game along with junior Riker Bowen. So while they sub Reber out, the size really doesn't go away here. Bringing it across the timeline is Johnson. Skips right side Harris. Harris gives back up top. They go middle. Inside out game. Harris. Swing it. Middle. The pump fake. Give to the cutter Wolstenhume. Logan drives, gathers. They're going to say he traveled with it. Took that hop beforehand. Out of bounds it goes to Emery. Spartan basketball. Emery had to score midway through this quarter, but a quick moving quarter. Only one foul call.
Yeah, and Emery yet to score a point.
Herdsman, right-hand dribble. Hounded, looks to drive it. Wolstenhume heads up, defensive play there from Logan. Really hope he's going to get an opportunity to play at the next level because he is just fun to watch. Wolstenhume catches, spin move, in the lane, left hand, cannot finish. Rebound inside to West, Johansson. Johansson, right to the rack, great take, no. Rebound inside Butler. Sends, taken away by Harris again. Harris with it on the right side, looks to take it in coast to coast. Left-hand dribble, loses it for a moment. Wolstenhume skips high, sends right side to Osgothorpe, and a reset for Jack Johnson. Middle, Wolstenhume. Dump down low, the finish inside, no. They call a foul. A little bit late, but it was a foul. Free throws coming here for Riker Bowen, the junior.
Yeah, good pass down underneath as he went up the shot. It looked like there could have been a foul, and then the official said it is.
Going to get Maddox Welch, the junior, checking in for South Summit. First free throw, short. And now we'll get A.J. Thomas and Brett Griffin. So Thomas, a sophomore. Griffin, just a freshman, has had a great freshman year for Emery.
Yeah, and I've seen him play several times. Really a good player.
Second free throw is long. Rebounds Johansson, so the free throws don't hurt the Spartans. Right side with it's Griffin. He'll take it baseline, not afraid of the moment. Wolstenhume nearly saved it off the steal. Stays Emery basketball. So it'll be side out of bounds for Griffin and the Spartans. Still yet to score. 3 minutes left, opening quarter. Had a defensive slugfest in our last game with the Judge girls and Morgan girls. We're getting that here early. Griffin gives to Johansson. Scott pumps. Looks to take it through with the left hand. That's wide. Rebound inside to Johnson. Beautiful outlet pass to Harris. Finishes with the left hand. Beautifully done. Timeout to Coach Justice and the Spartans. We'll take it right here on TeamHeim.live and KSLSports.com.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers statewide, including Beaver, Millard, Sevier, Sanpete, Juab, Carbon, Emery, Utah, and Salt Lake counties, as well as many other locations. The job includes a home daily schedule, excellent pay, benefits, training, retirement, a positive work environment, and requires a Class A CDL license with doubles endorsement. To apply, go to barneyjobs.com. That's barneyjobs.com.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in 6-0. Emery needing a little reset there. Rick, nearly 8 minutes in without a point.
Yeah, that was a good timeout. See if they can pick up some points.
Johansson right side, left-hand dribble, takes it to the rack, push shot for two, hangs on the rim, Wolstenhume rebounds.
I'll tell you, it's how Summit's limited Emery to just one shot, though.
Harris takes a baseline, bounces low to Logan, takes the contact, can't finish. Rebound, Wes Johansson.
That's a guy averaging 27 points a game. He might go a quarter without scoring. That doesn't happen very often.
Franson goes to Johansson on the block. West gathers, skips it. Griffin, corner Thomas will take it baseline. Sends it back out to Scott. Rises for three. Left wing, short. Griffin muscles high for the rebound. The freshman. Johansson now. To waste no time, Wolstenhume denies, and it will go out of bounds.
They've gotten 3 shots at the basket here, and two boards. This one's swatted out of bounds. Emery just can't get the ball in the hoop.
So it'll be Spartan basketball. Johansson and Franzen will sit. Herdsman and Butler back in for Emery. Griffin pounds the rock, looks to send in. Does so to Johansson. West catches. Looking to attack. Ball fake. Power dribble. Just dribbles it off his foot. Excellent defense by Cole Reber, who's checked back in. Going to get Osgothorpe along with Bronca back in.
South Summit was just saying the zone. All the Emery offense was behind the three-point arch, and it went out of bounds off the foot.
Bronca gives right side Osgothorpe. Middle deflected, taken away West Johansson. Good job by Reber to slow that down. Emery would have had numbers. As Butler sends back right side Herdsman. Porter will drive it right side with a right-hand dribble. Skips it over. Griffin. Foul. With 1:29 remaining. So we're going to get Jack Johnson back in. Harris has 2 fouls.
If you're Emery, you're saying, man, we haven't scored in a quarter. However, they're only down 6 points.
Herdsman takes it baseline. Shovel pass West. Back to Herdsman. Comes off the high screen. Pick and roll. Sends back up top Butler. Braxton the left-hand dribble. Gets to the free throw line. Looking for some help. Thomas gathers inside. Deflected. Osgothorpe's got it. Spins out of it to Bronca. Right side Wolstenhume. Logan gathers. Gives back up top Osgothorpe. Gives back now straight away Johnson. Left side Bronca. Johnson. Bronca. Wolstenhume powers. Bronca in the corner. Looks to attack off the dribble. Gives back to Johnson. Right wing Osgothorpe. 16 on the shot clock here. Ball fake goes middle. Wolstenhume to the 10. It wasn't going to go a quarter without scoring, Rick.
Well, terrific move. And it's just fun to watch, as you said. But the middle of that 2-3 zone is a hard place to get the ball into.
8-0. Herdsman with the basketball. Gives to Butler left side. Butler ball fakes with it. Looks to attack off the dribble. Runs into a crowd and is fouled. It'll be team foul number 3 on South Summit. With 28.3 remaining here in period number 1.
When you said he ran into a crowd, it was a crowd. And, I mean, there were 3 of them there just trying to split them, able to draw the foul.
Next game coming up on the boys' side, it's Canyon View. Boys getting set to take on, I'm trying to remember who that other matchup is. It is Union, that's correct. As Johansson gives to Franson. Franson dribbles, sends corner. The drive from Herdsman. Lob for Johansson. West can't finish it. Saves it off the leg, but into the hands of Bronca.
I thought they might call a kick.
Bronca to the rim. He just takes it in and draws a foul. Nice take from Brooks, and he's going to shoot free throws.
A kick is only if it's intentional.
So 2 shots for Bronca with 13.1 on the clock. See if South Summit can continue the shutout here. Try and get this to a 10-point lead. Broncos first. No good. We'll get one more with 13.1 remaining in the opening period. Broncos second. Short as well. Rebound inside to Griffin. 12 seconds. Griffin crosses. Franson right side with it. Jace dribbles it off his foot. Out of bounds. Emery not going to have a point, Rick, at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, and I haven't seen that in a boys game in a long time, but the offense has really struggled against South Summit.
Wolstenhume right side, crosses, gets to the lane, dumps it. Oscathor, beautiful basketball at the horn. South Summit leads it 10-0. We'll take a break and be right back here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners, interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. A shutout after one quarter. South Summit's defense impeccably good.
Yeah, and Emery has really looked confused on how they want to attack it. They've had a few three-point shots have been open, but not many shots open.
Johansson left side. Going to get a foul on Reber inside. So it'll be baseline out of bounds.
And it's kind of interesting. He tries to plead his case but at that point, the officials already called it.
Griffin pounds the rock, looks to send in. Sends it back out to nobody. Bronca the steal. Brooks in transition, high dribble. Nowhere to go with it. Lobs for Logan. Logan turns, blocked by Johansson. Good recovery from West. Griffin saves it into the hands of Johansson.
You hold a team to 10 points in the first quarter, you should be in pretty good shape. And that's what Emery did. They just can't get any offense going.
Herdsman with the basketball. Right side, looks to attack Johnson. To the 10, draws the foul, and hey, free throw opportunity for Porter Herdsman. So that's a big opportunity. You know, the last few years, Rick, Emery has not shot free throws very well as a team. A few years ago, they were below 50% as a team. Not this year. They're close to that 70% mark. Much better at the line this year are the Spartans. And as I say that, Herdsman misses the free throw.
Well, that just happens. And, sometimes you just score a point from the foul line. It gets you going a little bit. But I credit South Summit. Boy, they've just been stifling on defense.
Second, in and out and back in. So Emery on the board. 10-1, our score. Bronca goes right side, Osgathor. Back to Bronca, left side, Johnson. Swinging it around, trying to get this 2-3 zone moving. They go backdoor for Reber. Reber with a nice catch, a nice pump fake, and nice finish for two.
Well, I tell you catch that ball right there on the side of the rim in the paint. Good things are generally going to happen to you.
So interesting point of note from yesterday, Rick. All the teams that won games yesterday, if their other fellow schoolmates were here, or other boys or girls, as Griffin misses the free throw, none of them won. No team, no school went 2-0 yesterday. Found that fascinating.
And some of them were favored.
Skip it left side, goes middle. Wolstenhume, power dribble, turns, shoots, scores. That's so tough to defend. Logan Wolstenhume with the jumper.
He made that look just simple, just on the right side of the lane, maybe 5 feet out.
Griffin loses his footing, kept the dribble alive, gives back right side Herdsman. Porter will drive, little runner for two off the window. No, Wolstenhume's got it for South Summit. Gives over right side to Bronca. Back up top, Johnson goes middle off the noggin of Wolstenhume. I think he's looking to make a move before he caught that cleanly, Rick.
And it was a hard thrown pass.
Stripped, Franzen on the baseline. Reber's got it, out in transition now to Bronca, and he will pull out and reset for South Summit. Brooks gives it over right side. Catches back high, left side with it. Oscathorpe, middle, Wolstenhume. Logan looks to spin out of it, sends Oscathorpe in the left corner. Hounded by Griffin. Attacks, gives to Johnson. Bronca, left side, Wolstenhume. Logan with it. Power dribble, looks to get in the lane. Dump off, low, Oscathorpe. 7 on the clock, give to a cutter, Wolstenhume. Euro, left hand, gets the finger roll to go. How about it with Logan Wolstenhume?
I don't know if we could give that proper description. He cut through the lane. His Euro step was elite, and he just went with the left hand and put it up and in. It was a pretty shot.
Timeout to Emery. We'll take it on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
16-1 our score, all South Summit here in the second quarter. Again, Rick, I don't think we can do justice with how beautiful of a move that was from Wolstenhume.
It's almost undescribable. Our viewers can see that. There you can see. But to watch it is just, it was.
It's a privilege to see a move like that, isn't it?
I really enjoyed that move. He started up beyond the foul line on the right side, ended up on the left side with the lay-in.
Thomas with it, deflected out front. It was touched last by Emery, so that should have been a backcourt. They say last deflected. Thomas drives, he's fouled with 5:10 to go. So it'll be baseline for Emery. With 5:10 to go in quarter number 2. Spartans still don't have a field goal. They got one free throw.
They're nearly 11 minutes deep.
Franzen, catch, shoot, 3, air ball, rebound inside to Jeffs, who is fouled. That will be team foul 4. So now Emery will shoot for the last 5:05. That's team foul number 4. They'll take it out baseline.
And that's Logan Wolstenhume's second foul.
Porter Sitterud checks in. So he'll take it out baseline, the junior guard. Pounds it, sends it over left side, Johansson. Back up top, left side, Franzen with it. Jace will ball fake with it. Look to send low, puts it on the floor, now gives to West. Going against a 2, it's fun to see in the battle of 2-3 zones as Reber gets the steal. Another turnover for the Spartans.
Well, I talked how elite Emery's 2-3 zone is, but I'll tell you what, South Summit's putting on a clinic here.
Dump off Reber, deflected, last touch by Reber. South Summit doesn't like it. Goes back to Emery. The players weren't complaining. No. They were the ones right in front of it.
Well, yeah, it was clear down on the other end of the court. The officials right there. I think the fishing's been really good in the tournament.
Johansson with it straight away. Gives it over somewhere as he gives it to Franzen, complaining he's getting his jersey tugged.
Well, he was.
I mean, you and I both saw that Spartan go across his chest. Johansson pumps, rises for 2. That's no good. Wolstenhume gets the skies for the rebound.
Oh, yeah, he went really high to come down that board.
Midway through quarter number 2, it's 16-1 for South Summit. Right side on the drive, gives to Logan. He'll take a 15-foot jumper. That's no good. West Johansson taps it.
For the most part, Emery's done a really solid job rebounding.
Sitterud looks to drive, send back West. Euros sends left side. It's deflected. Logan just out working. Coast to coast. Does he hammer it? In and out. Offensive board inside by Bronca. He lays it up and in as Logan's got a grin heading the other way.
Yeah, Bronca will get credit for the basket. Logan, we were all waiting for the dunk.
And we're going to get an offensive foul inside. I think Bronca took it. Wolstenhume looks like he might have taken a shot on the play. A lot of bodies on the floor in different spots as we head the other way.
And, you know, it's an 18-1 game, but it still has a lot of entertainment value.
Without question.
And there's been the play I've enjoyed.
It's been fun.
You know, I do feel bad because Emery's not been able to score, but nonetheless, the play's been really giving us some treats to watch.
Timeout South Summit on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in 18-1 in favor of South Summit. Still no field goals yet for Emery, and it's South Summit basketball. Just phenomenal play from the Wildcats here early.
Both ends of the court.
Yeah.
I think their only negative's been the turnovers.
Yep. Near turnover there by South Summit there. Middle, Reber, pumps. 10-foot jumper in the lane. That's well off. Rebound to France, and see if Emery can score off a missed basket here. Sitterud sends it to West, to Scott. 3 on the way. Strong. Long rebound tipped out. Good effort from West Johansson. Scott will drive it inside for 2. He's fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line with 2:51 to go before halftime.
Well, that's a smart move. When you're struggling getting shots, go to the basket, see if you can get the foul line, and help turn this around a little bit.
Johansson's had a nice senior season. I should say both Johanssons have, as Scott's first free throw is good. So we're going to get Logan back in, as Reber's going to take a seat. One more. No good. Fight for the board, and that's going to be off of Maddox Welch. So stays Emery basketball here. See if they can capitalize off of it.
Gone 13 minutes, 10 seconds deep in this game, and Emery has yet to get a field goal.
2 free throws is all. Herdsman to send in.
And this is not a bad Emery team.
No. Got here for beat American Heritage. Nice take there. You go. Well, Scott Johansson for 2, and let's see if the lid is off the basket for the Spartans. Top of the key is Johnson. Right side, Welch. Back up Johnson. Left side, Osgathorpe. Middle to Logan. Back to Osgathorpe in the lane. The spin. The dump inside. Send it back out. Welch. Nice job keeping his feet. That's a high arcer. No, Wolstenhume tips it into the hands of Osgathorpe. And it's a foul out front on Thomas. Or no, that's Franzen. Well, they're actually going to give it to Herdsman from the other side.
They gave it to Herdsman.
And I think that's why Franzen had the ball clean. Herdsman did not.
Well, they were headed off to the races with that had they come up.
Bronca catches the basketball, goes left side with it. Now right to Osgathorpe. Left side once again to Johnson. Middle, Logan. Power dribble, push shot for 2. It's off the rim. Loose ball foul, and that's free throws for the Spartans with 2:08 to go.
Yeah, and I think they ruled a little push off there.
They're going to call that on Herdsman. Is that 2?
Bowen.
Oh. So free throws for Scott Johansson. So 2 free throws for Scott. First is no good. Scott's got 3 of the 4 here tonight, or this afternoon, rather.
Yeah, and when you only have 4 points with 2 minutes, 8 seconds left in the half, that means you've scored almost all the points.
Knocks it down there. So he's got 4 of the 5 now. 18-5 our score in favor of South Summit. Look, if you're Emery and you're saying that we held South Summit to under 20 in the half, you'd be pretty happy about that. Wolstenhume deflected. Loose ball. Coming down with its Porter. Logan just picked his pocket, takes it right to the basket, cannot finish. Well defended by West.
Yeah, I tell you, the interior defense has been solid for Emery.
Scott Johansson with it out high. Gets to the basket, hammered, and is going to shoot 2 with 1:42 to go. The 2 shots here for Scott. Scott's been the aggressor here. Try and get Emery back in this game. You like that. You need that out of a senior leader. So he'll get 2. Once again. First one's good. 1 more for Scott. With 1:42 remaining in the half. Second shot, no good. Good board from Wolstenhume.
Just can't quite get both foul shots down. Been the foul line 3 different times and made 50% all 3 times.
Nice deflection out of bounds by Johansson. Stays with South Summit. Harris is going to check in. This is interesting. He picked up those 2 fouls early. He's been sitting since. Harris gave them good minutes in the first half, or first quarter rather. Bronca goes right side. Harris back to Bronca. Left side with it. Osgathorpe. Bronca gets it back up top. Ball fake. Goes left side. Osgathorpe back up top. Bronca will attack off the dribble. Splits through. Little runner. No. Tip ends up in the hands of Herdsman. Leads the break. Sends it to Franson. Sets his feet for 3. Buckets. That's a big 3 from Jace Franson. We got a single-digit game as Johansson then nearly got the steal.
Was it 18-1 or 18-3?
It was 18-1.
18-1, and now it's 18-9. Emery on an 8-0 run could actually have this game decent.
Bronca has it deflected. They'll call a foul. That'll be team foul number 3 on Emery. So still to give. A couple. 2 on Herdsman?
Yes, 2 on Herdsman.
Side out of bounds here for South Summit. So we're going to get Reber back in. He's going to replace number 21, Riker Bowen.
And Wolstenhume on the court playing with 2 fouls here.
Bronca with it, top of the arc, gives left side to Harris. Now Wolstenhume left side. Skip it to Osgathorpe. Fakes, goes middle to Reber. Dumps it under. What a no-look pass. It ends up through Reber's hands. Osgathorpe, Euro. Push shot for 2. No. Wolstenhume gets the rebound, and he is fouled inside. That was, again, Emery had one to give, so this won't be free throws.
Yeah, and how clever. Wolstenhume, I mean, he's talented, but he doesn't just take his talent. He plays hard, goes after the rebound, great passing. I mean, he does so many good things.
So it'll be baseline. Here for Bronca. Sends corner Harris. Comes back top of the key. Gives back to Bronca. About a 6-second difference between shot and game clock here. And you hear him say run 1 play. As Harris holds out high. Going to give it back to Bronca. Left side with it. Osgathorpe goes middle. Reber back to Bronca. Now right side Harris with it. 13 on the shot clock. Bronca with 10. Right side Harris. Back Bronca. Left side Osgathorpe. Harris catches. Steps back for an NBA 3. In and out. Rebound comes down to Herdsman with 6. That's Butler with 4, 3, 2, and 1. Franson lets it fly. Nearly gets that one to go, and that will take us to halftime. 18-9 our score. South Summit leads Emery. We'll take a break and be back with our halftime show next right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters. And every path leads to new possibilities. Current Chevy owners can get $7,850 total value on this 2025 Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers.
This is Nate Christensen at Zions Bank. We're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. And with a branch right around the corner, we're here for you wherever you are. For all your personal and business banking needs, come visit us and let us show you how Zions Bank is for you.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
As a urologist, my job includes treating kidney stones, diagnosing, treating prostate cancer, and other disorders of the urinary system. Here at CVMC, specialists and primary care physicians all work very closely together.
As a family physician, being able to have continuity of care and direct relationships with our specialists is something we're very fortunate to have here.
I'm Dr. David Sewell, board-certified urologist. I'm proud to provide state-of-the-art care here at Central Valley Medical Center.
Are you a new CDL license holder? If so, Barney Trucking would like to train and pay you to become a world-class truck driver on state-of-the-art equipment. They also provide you with reliable, courteous support, a fantastic wage, paid holidays, solid benefits, home daily schedules, paid time off, an excellent safety record, and respect. Dependable truck drivers have been Barney Trucking's #1 investment since 1947. Start your outstanding career by applying today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed Centricom Fiber because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
Alright, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners, interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back. It's 18-9 in favor of South Summit here at the half. Emery won the second quarter, though. Rick, 9-8. All 9 of their points coming. They started to get some baskets going, and they're hoping that momentum can maybe come into halftime. The fact you shot it 2 for 18 from the floor, and you're only down 9, got to be feeling pretty good if you're Emery.
Yeah, they ended it on an 8-0 run. They were down 18-1, and then on an 8-0 run, both these defenses gave each other difficulties getting the shot to fall on the hoop.
Looking South Summit, 9-29, not much better at 31%. Now, another problem for Emery, 14 turnovers. Yeah. South Summit took better care of the ball.
And they did look, South Summit only had 5 turnovers, and so I thought they settled down quite a bit. South Summit really, I thought, controlled this game, and then Emery, as soon as they made a couple foul shots, they got going a little bit better.
Yeah. Looking here, leading scorers, 5 points for Scott Johansson, 3 from Jace Franzen, and then 1 from Porter Herdsman. And then looking at, on the flip side for South Summit, they were led by 6 points for Wolstenholme. You had 4 from Reber, 4 from Harris, 2 from Bronca, and 2 from Oscathorpe. No points off the bench from either team. So it's been all starters scoring so far.
And both teams have subbed quite a bit.
Yeah, they both gone deep. Brad here says that South Summit's gone 8 deep. Emery also 8 deep. So both playing to that point. And, yeah, it's going to be fascinating to see the halftime adjustments.
I think that we'll see a better scoring game the second half. Both these teams have some good offenses. I don't anticipate that we're going to see another 18-9 ball game. And Emery didn't get their first field goal until 2:42 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, isn't that something? And got a couple to fall at the very end of the half, but
yeah, they got a field goal, and then they had some foul shots, and then a three-point shot. So they did not get their two-point field goal till 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the half.
That's tough. That's really tough. Let's take another break. When we come back, second half action will get underway. Do the Spartans have a comeback in them to play tomorrow? We'll be back on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com. As Barrett still got us here, as far as I can tell. We going to break, Barrett? No.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
From Commercial to Recreational Truck Accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters. And every path leads to new possibilities.
Current Chevy owners can get $7,850 total value on this 2025 Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers.
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people. And many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years. And there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back. Minute 8 to go before our second half gets underway. Rick, your thoughts on how the Spartans maybe mount a little bit of a return in this third quarter?
Well, if they didn't make some kind of run, they were in trouble at the end of the half, and I think they got to continue to chip away at it to have a, they don't have to do it all at one time. Just make some shots and get moving. They only have 2 field goals in the whole half. The good news for them is South Summit's not scored more than 18. I do think we'll see both these programs move up, and I got to tell you, one of the elite officiating families in the state of Utah, Steve Sutherland, he was in Richfield for many years. Him and his boys, his son officiated the game the other day here and did state football championship a couple of years ago down in Cedar. Great family from Camas. He also manages the aquatic center there.
Oh.
But it's a great officiating family.
There you have it, 18-9 our score. It was 18-1, so Emery did end on an 8-0 run to end the half. We'll see if that momentum carries over here to half number 2.
What do you think's the key to the second half?
I think you got to get the way Scott Johansson got going was a good thing for Emery. Jace Franson hit a 3. Hopefully that opens him up. if you're South Summit, keep feeding Logan Wolstenhume. I feel like, and I get it, it's the 2-3 zone, right? It's hard to get that specific spot that Logan likes. Feed him the ball.
I think the 14 turnovers, Emery's going just the way they play, they're going to have more turnovers generally, but I think they, in order for them to win, they've got to cut down some of that. They can't have another 14.
Ball goes back up top, Bronca, right side, Osgothorpe. Goes middle, Wolstenhume, Logan, pumps, spins, pivots. So good with that pivot foot. Tries the no-look pass and then gets it back, but they're going to call a foul on Butler inside.
Yeah, they weren't going to call anything, but then there was a takeaway, and there was an advantage with that bump.
So baseline here for South Summit, 7:45 to go. Pumps with it. Right side, Osgothorpe gives Wolstenhume. Pump fake, jumper, right off the bat, a bucket for Logan. 20-9 with 7:37 to go. Right side with it, Herdsman looks to attack, sends high to Scott. Open three, Johansson. That's off the back rim. No West, skies for the rebound, tips it. Back out, Herdsman. Johansson drives, sends corner, Herdsman. Right-hand dribble, sends to Franson. Takes the three, straight away, it's strong. West had it for a moment. Bronca gets the rebound for South Summit.
Had a couple pretty good looks there. Emery just couldn't get it to go down.
Gives it over right side, Osgothorpe. Middle, Wolstenhume. Dump, Reber. Scott Johansson helping. Reber shuffles to Harris. Back to Reber. Bronca with it. Goes middle, Logan. Turns, 18-footer left side. Off the front rim, no. Foul going the other way on South Summit. With 6:57 remaining here in the quarter. So it's 2-0 in this quarter. Keep in mind, Emery won quarter number 2. For as poorly as that first half went offensively, they won the second quarter, Rick.
And Reber picked up his third foul here for South Summit.
Something to keep an eye on without question. Heading the other way, right side with it is Herdsman. That shot's no good. Fight for the board. Braxton Butler diving on it. Are we going to get a foul or we got a timeout?
I have to see what we got here. They're walking over like they got timeout.
We got a timeout to Emery. One official was going to call the foul. So we'll take the break and be back right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
This is Nate Christensen at Zions Bank. We're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. And with a branch right around the corner, we're here for you wherever you are. For all your personal and business banking needs, come visit us and let us show you how Zions Bank is for you.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking's #1 investment has been dependable truck drivers like you. That's why they provide their drivers with an opportunity to earn up to $75,000 a year driving state-of-the-art equipment. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers in Utah, Sanpete, Sevier, Juab, Millard, Beaver, Iron, Carbon, and Emery counties. Barney Trucking offers a competitive wage, solid benefits, home daily schedules, and an excellent safety record. Apply today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com.
Scott Johansson drills the three off of the Franson long rebound. Ball goes now too high for Harris, but he somehow went up and got that. Skip it over. Osgothorpe goes middle. Wolstenhume. Logan dumps to Osgothorpe. Baseline jumper short. Logan just manhandling for that rebound. Misses the putback. Butler's got it. Emery with a little momentum now. Herdsman with it right side. Looks to attack off the dribble. Goes low. Bump and foul. Side out of bounds.
I think that's going to be the fourth on Reber.
So we're now going
to
get Bowen into the game. Reber will sit, and that's massive. Baseline here for Emery.
Since being behind 18-1, this is as close as Emery's been in this ball game.
Franson gives to Johansson. West power dribble. The double comes. Sends it over. Butler. Open triple. Takes and makes. Braxton Butler doesn't get in the scorebook often. Mostly a defensive guy. Drills the three. It's a 5-point game, Rick. 2 possessions. Bronca with it. Goes over far side to Harris. Middle, Wolstenhume. Logan. Euros. Up for 2. The foul. Count the bucket. Logan. Wolstenhume with a big answer for South Summit.
And that's what you want to do is go to the big guy. He's just so talented in the middle.
A nice Euro and a nice push shot for 2. 5:36 remaining for Wolstenholme. Shots up and down. 23-15, 5:36 to go in the third. Franson right side. South Summit starting to get more shots to fall. Guarded by Harris up top. Franson right-hand dribble gets in the lane. Push shot off the window, no. Fight for the board, it comes to Harris. Harris in transition. Loses it for a moment. Bronca, right wing, looks to attack. Pulls back out and will reset for South Summit. Harris goes middle, Wolstenholme. Logan pumps, goes corner, Osgathorpe. Jabs, skips to Bronca. Harris, the drive. Fake. Bronca gets in the lane. Push shot for 2. It's good. Nice take from Brooks Bronca.
Yeah, Bronca looked like he was kind of off-angled, falling to his right side, and boy, it went right in.
South Summit back in front, 25-15. Johansson into a 3 straight away. Scott good. 3 threes in the half for Emery, Rick, and that's cut it back to 7.
Yeah, and they have 3 3-pointers in this quarter.
Bronca gives right side to Harris. Picked up quickly by Herdsman, back to Bronca. Top of the arc, left side Osgathorpe, middle Wolstenholme. Logan spins out of it, turns, push, score. Too much room for Logan.
Boy, when he spun, you could tell he was in great position.
Johansson crosses over right side, gets to the 10, push shot, 2, no, rebound inside. Bounce in transition to Harris. Harris leaves it on the lob. Wolstenholme, the finish and the harm. Beautiful basketball by the Wildcats. Harris to Wolstenholme. His play has picked up here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, averaging 27 points a game. He only had 6 at halftime. But in this quarter, he already has 9, so 15 in the ball game. Chance to make it 10 here in the quarter.
Is that 4 on Scott Johansson? Is that what they just said?
Yes.
Oof. It is number 11 that picked up the foul. So a good catch by Coach Justice there. That's a big change. Franson picks up the personal. 1 more for Franson here, Wolstenholme, with 4:07 to go in the third quarter. Shot's good.
And Wolstenholme has 10 points in just 4 minutes.
30-18, 4 minutes to go here in the third. Emery's offense playing better, but so is South Summit's. Herdsman gets to the paint. Johansson, power dribble, the hook shot, on the rim, no, rebound Wolstenholme. Gets it back over to Jack Johnson, who's checked in. Gives Osgathorpe left side, in the middle, Wolstenholme. Fadeaway jumper short. Fight for the ball, out of bounds, Emery basketball.
Yeah, and Wolstenholme was complaining about a foul. I didn't see it, but that was a tough shot, a fadeaway shot just outside the lane. Foul line height on the left side.
A.J. Thomas going to check in as Johansson brings it across the timeline. Left-hand dribble goes over right side to Franson. Jace jabs. Looks to come off the high screen, spins out of it. Franson, step back 3 on the way. Front rim, no. Rebound, Wolstenholme. Johnson's got it. Skip it up ahead, Osgathorpe. Oh, that's a Puka Nacua type catch right there on the sideline, let me tell you. My goodness.
It saved you.
Osgathorpe then hits the 3, the save on the sideline, and then drills the triple up to a 15-point lead.
It was going to deflect off and get you that pass if he didn't catch it.
Well, big thanks to Blake Osgathorpe. Thomas gets in the lane, lowers the shoulder, trying to find Franson, sends back to Jace. Now, while Emery's already scored as many points in this quarter as they did in the whole first half, South Summit has nearly done the same. Johansson, power dribble, sends it over. Thomas, head fake, gets to the lane, 15-foot jumper. Nice play from A.J. Thomas.
And these were shots that Emery just couldn't get to go in the first half, but same for South Summit.
Wolstenholme inside, sends back Johnson. Skip Osgathorpe rises for 3 left wing. That's strong. Harris had it for a moment. Rebound Herdsman. Gets it to Johansson. Right side, Scott Johansson sends corner Franson. Transition triple. Good. Jace Franson with another 3. That's 4 threes in the quarter, Rick.
Yeah, and that second three-point shot by Franson, he averages 13 points, 6 so far in this game.
Osgothorpe goes middle, Wolstenhume. Logan spins inside, hammered, and will shoot 2 with 1:54 remaining in the quarter.
He did end up putting it in, but the foul occurred well ahead of the shot, the re-tip in.
So we're at 33-23, 1:54 remaining in the period.
That was on Scott Johansson, and that was his 4th.
That is number 4, yeah. So Logan's shot, in and out.
And Johansson, Scott, has 11 of Emery's 23 points. He's made 2 3-pointers in this quarter. I don't know how long they can keep him out of the game.
One more for Wolstenhume here. So they're going to get Breck Griffin returning. Shots up and down. 34-23. Thomas brings it across the timeline for Emery. Right side with it, puts it on the floor. Gets into the paint, sends it left side to Rasmussen. Devin Rasmussen is checked in. Hands back to Thomas. Thomas with the dribble inside. Call a push out front on South Summit, as they call it on Bronco with 1:39 to go. That's team foul number 4. Now both teams in the bonus. So it'll be...
They ruled he was shooting.
Oh.
I
No, they're saying no shot.
Okay. Well, yeah. They signaled 2 shots.
Yeah.
And now they correctly changed that.
Thomas with it left wing.
Maybe they thought it was a 15 foul.
Thomas gets inside, looks to power dribble in play. Great move from Thomas. My goodness, what a play from the sophomore. 2 buckets for him in the quarter. Wolstenhume, Euros, takes it strong, finishes, and the foul. Logan Wolstenhume just works so hard, Rick. You can tell the footwork, the power, the finesse, how much time he's put in between each summer of his career.
13 points in the quarter. Has 19 in the ball game. And that one, when he caught it, you could just feel there was no way they were going to be able to stop him. Caught it around the foul line, went down, put it up and in.
Connects, does Logan. 37-25. Ball comes in right side to Thomas. Gets it across on the left side. Left-hand dribble from Thomas, picks up the dribble, trying to get it to Franson. Face guarded by Harris. Franson goes and recovers it. Ball fakes with it, looks to attack off of it. Jace gets in the lane, pumps, push shot for 2. It's short, rebound inside by Jeffs. Stick back doesn't go, good box out Logan.
And Logan Wolstenhume's points have been he's got 20 points, but it's been a very unselfish 20 points. He could have shot a lot more.
Plays so well within this structured offense. Deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Emery. Here with 45 seconds remaining. Johnson gets it back up top. Swing it over left side, Harris. Back up top, Bronca. Goes middle, Wolstenhume. Harris with it left side. Bronca. They go middle. Logan. Power dribble. Pumps once, twice. Oh, the no look to Osgothorpe, and he lays it up and in.
How do you know that was no look?
Because he was looking at me.
Yeah, he was.
My goodness.
Yeah, we had a great angle. He was definitely not looking underneath.
Osgothorpe the steal in transition to the tin. A great quarter for Osgothorpe. 41-25. Lead back to 16. It's been as high as 17 in this one. Thomas attacks off the dribble, spins, pumps, takes it up, dumped down to Jeffs, deflected. Oh, Osgothorpe pleading his case, wanting that ball back. They say Emery basketball. With 4.4 remaining. As we'll get number 21 checking back in. Riker Bowen replaces Bronca. Franzen looking to send in to Jeffs. Back to Jace. Catch, shoot, 3 off the rim. Logan's got it. That will end quarter number 3. Well, you figure Emery went from 9 to 25. South Summit went from 18 to 41. We'll take a break and be back here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners, interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here. and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
In the fast-paced world we live in, every second counts. Whether it's staying productive in your home office or enjoying entertainment with no buffering. With CentraWave from Centracom, experience ultra-fast, next-generation, reliable internet that keeps your whole family connected. CentraWave by Centracom. Fast, reliable, everywhere. Get connected today. Visit www.centracom.com/CentraWave or call 1-800-427-8449.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 41-25, 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of...
Does Emery have a run in him here?
I mean, they got hot from three. Couldn't defend the paint, though, in that quarter.
4 3-pointers in the quarter. Now,
foul inside. I think this is going to go on Wolstenhume, and it will be on... Oh, Blake Oscathorpe's the one who's picking that up, and then they're going to get Jack Johnson back in. 10 seconds into the quarter. So here we go. Franson to take out baseline, sends right wing to Johansson. Franson with the basketball. Picks up the dribble, gives to Osgathorpe. Straight away with it. Right side is Franson. Jace pumps, sends left side. Thomas, triple on the way. Looked good. Rebound inside to Scott Johansson. Looking to skip. Deflected. Foul on Logan. He is beside himself. It'll stay Emery basketball here.
But there was damage on that. And so they were going to call that because it knocked the ball away. They'll let you poke at it a little bit up here as long as there's not damage.
Franson with it on the right side. Left-hand dribble, a lot of contact. Jace takes the long two and knocks it down. Emery gets back into a trap.
8 points for Franson.
41-27. Bronca with it. Gives it over left side to Johnson. Now Bronca will redirect traffic. Right side with it. Skip it. Harris, triple on the way. Strong. Franson the rebound. Here comes the Spartans. Jace looks to attack, takes the bump, sends right wing to Thomas. Osgathorpe deflected it. Thomas with the pump, sends back up top Herdsman. Herdsman straight away with it. Send right side to Thomas. Thomas jabs, looks to attack, spins. Great footwork from Thomas. Franson corner triple. That's good. Jace Franson starting to catch fire. It's an 11-point game.
He has 3 3-pointers now and 11 points.
Bronca nearly loses it for a moment. And they're going to call a foul on Herdsman right around the 10-second call.
Yeah, and Emery was up calling for the 10-second count. Instead, they got a foul.
Side out of bounds for the Spartans, as we'll see Wes Johansson check back in.
How lucky are we to have the replay with Barrett Hilton next to us, and we appreciate all the replays. We could go back and see that. Thank you.
41-30, right side with it. Harris back up top. Bronca, left side Osgathorpe. Bronca straight away with it. Goes right side Harris. Right-hand dribble goes to Wolstenhume. Logan turns, pumps. Gets in the lane, sends to the corner. Osgathorpe rises for three. It's strong. Good board from Harris off the far side. Bounces Bronca. Timeout to South Summit. Let's take it. 6:04 to go here in the fourth on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back. 41-30 here in Orem, Utah Valley University. Great venue here, Rick. I'm a fan. I'm okay if we come back to UVU here in the coming years. It's a good place.
There's things I like about it, no question. They haven't charged us for parking, which they used to do.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That was one of the complaints.
Oh, really? Okay. Right side with it's Wolstenhume. 24 on the clock. Logan crosses over. Beautifully done in the lane. Tough shot. Gets it to roll. Logan Wolstenhume again for 2. You knew where that ball was going out of the timeout.
Oh, yeah. And 22 points for now for Logan.
Scott gets in the lane right to the rim. Good take from Johansson. Better defense from Wolstenhume as it's short.
Tough shot. He was angling away from the rim. It still almost went, but that is a tough shot.
Logan right side with it. Left-hand dribble. Sends left straight away. Bronca fakes with it. Going to give up top Harris. Left side Wolstenhume. Logan with the right-hand dribble. Looks to come off the screen. Crosses over. Takes it to the rim high. Well defended by Scott Johansson. West the rebound.
Scott playing with 4 fouls. Able to keep away from picking up that 5th.
Herdsman in the lane. Sends it over. Scott. Triple. Right side. Good. Scott Johansson for 3. Back to a 10-point game.
And that's his 3rd three-pointer in the second half. He has 14 points.
Bronca with it. Gives left side to Reber. Back up top, Osgathorpe. Right side, Bronca. Pumps with it, gives to Logan. Power dribble, attacks off that. Gets in the lane, loses it for a moment. Takes it back up for 2. No. Fight for the rebound. It's loose on the floor. Johansson saves it to Franson. Up ahead, Porter Herdsman. Left side with it. Will take it right to the rim. Blocking foul. Herdsman will get 2 shots. With 4:28 to go, Emery playing with a little energy here.
Yeah, just when it appears that, Emery's out of it, they come back and, they still have a chance here.
2 shots for Herdsman. Connects. Emery 4 for 8 in the first half at the free throw line. Is that their first of the second half, Rick?
Yes. So they're 1 for 1 in the second half.
That may be a factor down the stretch here. As one more coming here for Herdsman.
Only one person has shot foul shots for South Summit in the second half.
I'm going to take a wild guess as to who that is.
You're right. It's Logan Wolstenhume.
Ball goes left side, Osgathorpe. Harris attacks. Pump fakes with it, gives back up top to Logan. Logan calls a new play out on the right side with 4:12 to go. It's picked away. Ball's loose. Logan gets it back. Just sticking with it. Attacks and is fouled, and Logan's going to shoot 2 with 4:06 to go.
And he got him right in the face. But what's crazy is Emery had the steal, and Logan got it back and able to go in and draw the foul.
Logan will shoot 2 with 4:06 remaining. First shot for Wolstenhume is good. 44-35, 4:06 to go in the ball game. Logan will get 1 more.
5 out of 6 from the foul line here in the second half.
Second for Logan, drops as well.
6 out of 7. And he has 24 points, averaging 27, so approaching his average per game.
What do you have, 6 at halftime?
Yes.
Herdsman, right-hand dribble. Right side into the hands of Johansson, 30 feet away. Gives to the cutting Franson. Straightaway triple, offline rebound, Wolstenhume.
Had the right amount of length on it, just off to the right side.
Bronca's got it. Left side Osgathorpe. Back to Bronca, now right side Harris. Pump fakes, skip it left side Osgathorpe, middle. Wolstenhume lowers the shoulder, takes it up for 2. No. Reber. Rebound inside. Offensive foul inside. Reber shot to the floor, and it will go back to Emery.
And they ruled that he put his elbow.
His night is done, or afternoon is done.
And it's the kind of call that's everybody's expecting something else.
Sure. Emery would be upset if it was a foul on them.
Yeah, and he was kind of swinging the ball. One of the boys' games yesterday, they called a foul and then a technical foul because the guy swung his elbows.
Yeah.
So they called both on the same play.
Timeout to Emery. We'll take it right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
From Commercial to Recreational Truck Accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 45-35, 10-point lead for South Summit. Spartans still in this, Rick. We've seen crazier things happen at state tournaments.
Yeah, they're probably getting close to a point where you can't really have miscues.
Right.
But you're right. There's still anybody's game here.
Herdsman with the basketball. Right side with it. Guarded by Bronca high. Picks up the dribble. Hands off. Right side to Thomas. Thomas goes low. Johansson somehow caught that.
I thought maybe he was out of bounds over there.
The length bounced it that way, didn't it? Left side Johansson.
But the official was right there.
Franson with it. Skips it high. The drive from Herdsman. Euros in for two. That's short. Rebound Wolstenhume.
Yeah, limiting Emery to just one shot there.
Bronca with the basketball. Bounces it right side to Harris. Middle, Wolstenhume. The dump low. The give. Oscathorpe. Push shot. Short. Tipped in the air. Comes down to Herdsman.
South Summit actually tipped that up in the air, and it came down to Herdsman of Emery.
Herdsman. Offensive foul, and Brooks Bronca took a hit to the floor. We could hear that from over here.
Yeah, it was a hard hit.
So we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters. And every path leads to new possibilities. Current Chevy owners can get $7,850 total value on this 2025 Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 45-35 our score. Good to see Brooks back up. He's got a sub out. I'm going to check him out here, but I think he's going to be all right at the end of the day. As we'll see Jack Johnson, the junior, back in. Here with 2:29 to go, South Summit basketball. Oscathorpe goes middle, Wolstenhume. Logan with the right-hand dribble. Sends back to Johnson. Swing it, Oscathorpe. Back up top, Johnson. Gives it over left side to Harris. South Summit may be content to run a little offense here. Catching it, right side, or left side's Bowen. Now Oscathorpe, right side, Johnson. Wolstenhume looks to size up. Gives the cutter. Send back right side, Harris. 5 on the clock. Harris with 3. Jimmer Fredette range. Bucket!
Holy cow! And that describes it well. Jimmer Fredette range.
Harris hits the 3. The answer from Franson does not fall. Rebound Johnson. Harris.
That probably ended the game.
With the shot of his life. Was standing near the nose of the Wolverine on center court.
He knew the clock was running down.
Gives it left side, Wolstenhume. Pumps.
Great call on that.
My goodness.
Describing Jimmer Fredette range. Everybody understands that.
Wolstenhume, the drive, loses it for a moment, recovers corner. Tries to take it baseline. out of bounds. It will go back to Emery.
He stepped out of bounds as he was trying to tip it back.
Bronca's going to check back in.
I'm still wrapping my arm around that shot because it wasn't it was kind of a desperation.
Well contested.
Yeah. And when it left his hands, I said, it's got a chance.
3, Johansson straight away in and out, tipped out, controlled by Osgothorpe, running the floor, decides to pull back out. A minute to go as South Summit's going to have a date tomorrow. The winner of Union and Canyon View comes up next. 2 very opposite ends of 3A in terms of location. Crossover, Wolstenhume, the bump, the push, the bank, the miss, rebound Johansson. And then Logan nearly poked it away. Scott with it on the right side. Skips it up, Jace Franson. Bumps, sends right side, Johansson. Scott, stolen. Harris. Has Logan got a dunk in him here? Gathers, takes it off. That technically is a dunk as it goes through. Right side, Scott's the lob for West. Osgothorpe deflected it and it went in, so that should go to Scott, right?
That goes to Scott. You're right. It does not go to anybody on the other team.
This game's had a little bit of everything, hasn't it?
It's really been entertaining.
South Summit continues to play another day. They defeat the Emery Spartans 50-37. We'll take a break and wrap this up next right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com. Is it you and Robert next?
No.
As a urologist, my job includes treating kidney stones, diagnosing, treating prostate cancer, and other disorders of the urinary system. Here at CVMC, specialists and primary care physicians all work very closely together.
As a family physician, being able to have continuity of care and direct relationships with our specialists is something we're very fortunate to have here.
I'm Dr. David Sewell, board-certified urologist. I'm proud to provide state-of-the-art care here at Central Valley Medical Center.
This is Nate Christensen at Zions Bank. We're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. And with a branch right around the corner, we're here for you wherever you are. For all your personal and business banking needs, come visit us and let us show you how Zions Bank is for you.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Your final score here from UVU, 50-37. As South Summit defeats Emery, they'll play the winner of this next game between Union and Canyon View. Tanner Wilkinson, Rick Robinson here to wrap this one up. Well, it came down to really great team basketball, by the way, for South Summit. 9 turnovers for the whole game, 15 assists.
Well, I'll tell you what, I was impressed with him. And Logan Wolstenhume ends up, I had him unofficially, I don't know if Brad did, with 26 points. Yep. And it was an unselfish 26
He
points.
Had 4 assists, 14 rebounds. The kid just continues to be phenomenal for them.
He could have shot many more times. I mean, he might not got the assist, but he passed away. And he had a no-look pass that both you and I were mesmerized. He had one of the incredible moves through the center of the lane. Best one I've seen all year.
It's been fun. Fun to watch him throughout his career at South Summit. Looking here, leading score, other numbers worth note. South Summit was just a +3 in rebounds. That was even, but they were a +11 in turnovers, and I think that ended up being really costly. Emery, much better shooting in the second half, but even better shooting in the second half by South Summit.
Well, if you just joined us, Emery fell behind 18-1. They did not get their first field goal till 2 minutes, 42 seconds to go before the half. So they had a long ways to climb back. They did climb back, made the game entertaining, then South Summit pulled away again.
Thought just a lot of good players on this South Summit team. They play within their offense. Blake Osgothorpe, really good in the second half. He had 9, 5, and 5. Love that stat line for him. 7 from Joey Harris, including the Fredette shot from the nose of the Wolverine logo. And so that's always a fun thing to keep an eye on. Looking there, and then trying to get these other 4 from Reber, 4 from Bronca, 2 from Jack Johnson. Or excuse me, no, Jack had the 2 assists. My apologies there. On the flip side, 16 for Scott Johansson, Jace Franson 11, A.J. Thomas with 4, 3 from Herdsman and Butler.
And Johansson was terrific. He just got in foul trouble. Emery needed him on the court. Unfortunately, that foul trouble kept him off, and Franson started making shots too, and Butler hit a big three-point shot. So, Emery just couldn't quite get back in it.
Yeah. Great to be with you, my man. Rick, always a pleasure. You've got a couple fun ones later today. The Richfield girls coming up in the consolation bracket.
They
played earlier.
Lost.
They played earlier. My apologies. That already took place. Usually I got my story straight when I'm just doing 3A, but after doing 2A last week and now coming over here, you got the Richfield boys, though. That is going to be some matchup between Judge Memorial.
That's at 9:10 tonight, and should be a fun ball game. You're never guaranteed in high school sports, so anything's possible, but should be a lot of fun.
Appreciate you, my friend. We'll catch up on the flip side. Go Cougs.
Very fortunate to be with you, and go Cougs.
That is Rick Robinson. Big thanks to executive producer Barrett Hilton. Let's wrap this one up. Robert Lovell and our good friend Greg Sterner coming up next for Union and Canyon View on TeamHive.live and our friends with KSL Sports.